Liaton. Baomia to set new record in lies. Ntronkwa. Now we all know that the king of lies in Ghana has been crowned, and that is Baomia. True? Who is Baomia? Baomia is the vice president of the Republic of Ghana. Dr. Mahmoud Baomia, that is his name. They brought him from nowhere, made him a politician, a fine gentleman who was never interested in politics, corrupted him, and now he's one of the biggest liars politics in Ghana has ever seen. Even little babies will point a finger at him and say, this man's head is full of lies and nothing. I am yet to find out what he studied at the university for his PhD. What research went into it. Maybe it's a research of lies. My brother, my sister, this is Baomia. Some people have turned his name around and they call him Baolaya. Correct pronunciation, Baomia. This is the fine gentleman who has been corrupted. And now he wants to be the president of the Republic of Ghana. Such a joke. And I've said it time and again. Should this man become president, I am leaving your country for you for as long as he's president. Yes, we have had enough of the lies, enough of the treachery, enough of all the nonsense. And it's time now to breathe some fresh air. I want to ask you, is your life now better than it was 9 years ago when the other party was in power? Your life, is it better now than 20 years ago when the other party was in power? You have to rate all these things by who was in power and what was the quality of your life. That is all that we are preaching. That's why a lot of Rasta people don't vote, because they see all these people as one bunch of liars. Baomia, they call him Baolaya. Now he's going to take part in what is known as a liathon. And today when I saw it, I smiled. It's flying all over the internet. These are the same colors that Efua Asantua is using for her singathon. Now there is liathon. The only thing that is missing here is the microphone. Big as it is, we can't find it on Baomia's liathon. But nothing is taken from it. And look at the days he wants to lie. December all the way down to 2024. He is going to have a whole wonderful time lying. A 1 year lying marathon. Oh my God. A 1 year lying marathon. That is what they are saying. And it's A1 lies. But how are we coming by the ton and ton and ton? Some are having sexathon. Some are having ganjathon. Some are even now having the liathon. It's all because of one pretty lady. And her name is Efua Asantua. This is the lady. Yesterday we dissected everything about her. And we put everything on the table for you to see exactly who this pretty lady is. She's been Miss Tourism before. She competed in the GMB Ghana's most beautiful competition twice, and she got to the final. Never was able to grab the crown. She has been part of so many different positive things in little children, in teens, and much more. We are told that she's a master planner. And she can be on her 2 feet and plan so well and make sure that everything comes to very good fruition. This is the woman we are dealing with. She's a mother of how many children? Miensa, 3 beautiful children. The husband is already strained and everything is getting out of him out of exhaustion. Pushing and supporting his wife to be able to go for the singathon. I have said it again and I'm going to repeat it. I do not see the importance of this singathon. Health-wise, it's not very, very good. The lady here, this is the 5th day of her singing, right? Did she take a bath in 5 days? Certainly not. I asked somebody, a journalist at the place, said, oh, maybe they have to clean some very important parts. Which are the important parts? May I know? You don't bath for 5 solid days as a woman. What you do is to clean some important parts as we are told. How? Why? And where? We have to ask all these questions. Why is she not bathing? Because when she sings for 1 hour, she goes for a break of 5 minutes. Am I correct? And if she sings for 4 hours, she goes for a break of 20 minutes. Am I correct? And if you sing for 4 hours and you go for a break of 20 minutes, can you take a bath within the 20 minutes? How about food? My brother, my sister, they make the rules so tight so that it's the fittest of the fittest that will be able to break that. And science tells us that the fastest killer is sleeplessness. It's not cancer. It's not HIV/AIDS. What kills you more is not hunger. It's not water. What kills you more is sleeplessness. For all 5 days, she's never been able to sleep. This is very, very disastrous to the health of this young lady. But many people just edge her on to doom. And I will not do that. You are urging the young girl on to doom. Sing for 1 hour and only take a break for 5 minutes. Sing for 4 hours and take a break for 20 minutes. You can never repeat a song until after singing for 4 solid hours. And this is the chart of the rules. Open it up so we can see it clearly. Now, this is the chart. And this chart is telling us the rules of the game. This chart is telling us exactly what she has to go through in order to be able to break the record held by an Indian. Number 1, you have to go and pick application forms. Number 2, you can't sing one song twice until after 4 days. Am I right? Or after 40 hours. Yes, after 4 hours. After 4 hours, you can repeat the song. Now the chart has become bigger and we got to see it. It says, no piece of music may be repeated in performance within 4 hours. So after 4 hours, you can do that. Applicant is permitted to take a 5-minute break every hour or 20-minute break after 4 hours. Improvisation of jamming is not allowed. In other words, if you are singing the song, you are not supposed to bring in your own lyrics. You have to sing the lyrics of the original song. That is what is called improvisation. You can't do improvisation. You have to sing original. And it says applicants may be accompanied or unaccompanied. But if they are accompanied, nobody is supposed to take part in the singing. And if they are accompanied by a band that is playing for them to sing, the band may not play for so long. That's 4 hours. After 4 hours, you break. You don't have to play for more than 4 hours and another band comes in. That is what it's supposed to be. Now, after the attempt, a playlist of all tunes performed must be maintained and submitted with the claim. Applications are granted to applicants who are 16 years plus. Why 16 years? Age of consent. That is what that means. And now when you look at it, it says songs sung throughout the attempt must be recognizable and performed to a reasonable standard. In other words, you cannot come and stand there and say, and nobody knows what song you are singing. At least people should be able to tell that this is this song that you are singing. Then also, singing must be continuous with only brief pauses of not more than 30 seconds. My brother, if you are singing, you cannot break for more than 30 seconds. So the interesting thing is that there are some songs that you sing and the musician breaks for about a minute to allow the beat to play. In fact, if it's about a minute, it means you must keep singing. You have to hum. Or else, when it goes beyond the 30 minutes of pausing, you might be disqualified in that song. 30 seconds in waiting. Check this out. It says each song performed must last for at least 2 minutes. It must last. And this is very important because I'm going to play you a video very soon. It says each song performed must last for at least 2 minutes. It means it can be more than 2 minutes. But at the time that our lady was going for the competition, she said that each song must not last more than 2 minutes. But what it is here is that it has to be at least 2 minutes. At least means it can be 2 minutes and more, but not less than 2 minutes. Now, at the time that Efua Asantua was going for the competition, very bubbly, very beautiful, very, ready for the competition, this was what she said to educate fans about this record. Watch it.
So it's basically a singing marathon. A singing marathon. And what I'm aiming at is the Guinness World record attempt for the longest singing marathon by an individual. Okay? I'm attempting the record by an individual for the longest singing marathon. And I'm doing this for 117 or more hours, because the current record holder did 105 hours in 2012. Yes. So this attempt is strictly for Ghanaian songs. We are doing this for promoting Ghanaian songs, from gospel, high life, hip life, name it. Yes. And we are doing it this December. So for those who do not understand what Singathon is, it is simply a singing marathon, and each song must not exceed 2 minutes. Each song that I'll sing must not exceed 2 minutes, and you cannot repeat a song until the 4th hour. Right? Yeah. Let's do this.
We're able to get this video, and it's so beautiful and it's so nice. Well, you got to check it out. At the time that she was going in there for it, she was told, or probably somebody hinted her, that the song that you sing cannot be repeated until after 4 hours of singing. Correct? But she said it must not go beyond 2 minutes. That's not correct. You can go 2 minutes and even more. But my brother, why are we taking time to look at the rules and all that? I'm sure that people want to assess if she has been on track or she's broken some rules. I know there are some people who are also praying that she shouldn't make it, so that they will come out and make so much noise, because we live in a country where people are so good at pulling each other down. My interest in this is very simple. She is going for the crown. She is going to risk her life. The biggest killer in the world is sleeplessness. For 5 solid days, the young, beautiful woman will not have any sleep. She's all drained and all that. Is that what you want to encourage your children to go and do? Now, when we want to have a hunger strike, would you encourage some of these people to come in? It's not everybody who can go hungry. It's not everybody who can go without sleep for a certain period. But science tells us that even those who can withstand sleep, there are a number of days, if they go beyond, they will die. And when you check it scientifically, 5 days is too much for somebody to say, I will not sleep, I am going to sing. Because the rules say the longest break you can have is 20 minutes. Within the 20 minutes, are you going to have a shower? Are you going to sleep out of the 20 minutes? What kind of sleep are you going to have? That is 20 minutes, and you will still come back and sing. When you wake up from sleep, do you sing? You have to take time for your body to adjust. My brother, this is risky. I do not think that we should be encouraging things like this. But we have seen politicians hovering all over the place. Baolaya has been there. He has gone there for his own parochial reasons, to be able to get a certain kind of clout for his presidential whatever it is. He went all the way to Boku the other day and met the Kusasi chiefs, and he couldn't talk to them without telling them that when he becomes president, he will do A, B, C, D to bring peace in the area. Remember, we talked about this. They are overly ambitious and desperate. Somebody like Baumia is extremely desperate to be president. And that is very dangerous.